Today I'm gonna be making the TikTok viral crack chicken casserole. In the past, we have made the cracked chicken dip. We have made the crock pot cracked chicken dinner. And we've also made a cracked chicken pasta something. I'm not really sure what it was. And so today for dinner, I'm gonna be doing the that is so hard to say, crack chicken casserole, CCC, the triple C's. So I'm gonna make a sauce first, add the spices, and we're gonna add the cheese, the bacon, the chicken, some veggies, and then mix that up and top it with a Ritz, like a buttery Ritz cracker topping. I'm super excited to make this just because everything we've made that said cracked chicken has been amazing. Especially anytime you add cream cheese to something, I just feel like it makes it so much better. Okay, so let's get going because I got starving boys coming home from work. I'm super hungry. And you know what's great too? Is it's all protein. Now, if you, like me, I'm on keto, so I can eat everything. I just can't have the crackers on top. But it's a wonderful meal that I feel like everybody in the family is gonna love. And if you wanna kind of change things up a little bit, you can. So I know the original recipe that I've seen on TikTok, it doesn't have any veggies, but I felt like I needed to add veggies. So I do my own canning. So I have a jar of canned green beans, and I have a jar of canned carrots that I'm gonna add to it because I just felt like it needed something to put into it. You know, a casserole is something that you can just, I feel like a casserole, I've said this before, is like a dump and go. You know how they have those desserts where you just dump things in and bake it? I feel like a casserole is similar. You just kind of dump things in, put a little topping on it, and then bake it, and voila, a complete entire meal with your dairy, your protein, your veggies, spices. I mean, you know, more meat. You know, it's just something that you can put so many things together. Even if you're on a budget, I feel like casseroles are great for budget-friendly meals because you can add so many different things and it'll go farther, if that makes any sense. That's why I'm a big person with casseroles. I've been making casseroles since my kids were little because, you know, times were tight when my kids were little and we really didn't have a lot. So I had to come up with a lot of meals of things that I had canned, or maybe I just had a little bit in the fridge, and so I try and put things together to make, you know, a meal for my family. And so I'm a big person on casseroles. Like, I'm a big fan of it. So let's get going on this because I'm so excited to try this cracked chicken casserole. I'm gonna start saying just CCC. I can't wait to try the triple C. I want to say casserole after that, but then that would be 4 C's. That'd be cracked chicken casserole, that does make sense. So the first thing I'm gonna make is the sauce. And so all it is 1.5 cups of sour cream. I love Daisy sour cream because all there is in there is milk, cream. There's no extra anything in it. Okay. And then it is 1 block of cream cheese. Now y'all know I just love cream cheese. Like, I really love cream cheese. Okay. And you're gonna want it softened. I think it's gonna make it a little easier when you're mixing it. So we're just gonna mix this together. And then after this is mixed, actually, you know what? Let's add the cream of mushroom soup too. So it is about 10 ounces. I've already made one because I know my kids are gonna be coming in anytime soon. Does that make any sense? They're gonna be coming home soon. And so I thought, well, while I'm making this, at least one will be cooking, so if they do happen to pop in, I'll have one ready to go and then to show you guys. So I'm going to do the 1.5 cups of sour cream, 1 block of cream cheese, and then it's a half a can of cream of mushroom soup. So I had a 20-ounce can, so I used half of that, so that's 10 ounces. We're gonna mix this together. Once I'm done mixing, then it's time to add all the wonderful spices. All right, almost done mixing this together. My casserole in the oven smells absolutely amazing, like amazing. Okay, so now we're gonna do 1 jar of green beans. So this is about 1.5 cups. I know my stove's a little loud. It's cooking something super yummy in there, so hopefully you can hear me okay. And then 1.5 cups of carrots. My carrots canned this year, amazing. And then it's about 1.5 cups of chopped cooked bacon. I might have a little bit more than that, but bacon's amazing. And then 4 to 5 cups of chicken. I almost forgot for a second. Okay. There we go. A lot of them I seen also, they seemed a little soupy to me, and I kind of wanted something, I wanted substance. Like I don't want it to be all soup. I want it to be like you're actually getting the food. You know what I'm saying? Like not a little bit of chicken and then soupy. So I added a little more ingredients to mine just because the ones I've seen are just like a little bit of chicken and then a ton of like the cream, and I didn't want that. And so now it's about 2 cups of shredded cheddar cheese. Now if you like cheese, add a little bit more. We really do. Okay, that looks great. Now it's time to mix it all up here. I really love bacon. I really love cream cheese. I really like cheese. And I do like chicken for sure. So what I did was, if you want to like cook your chicken or grill your chicken if you want to, you know, what other way could you do it? Grill, cook, boil, fry it up with some spices, do whatever you want. You just want to make sure that you cube it or you shred it. I mean, you can do long strips if you want. I wouldn't. I'd cube or shred. But you know what I did is I was gone all day today, and I got my new couch. I'm super excited about that, which you guys already seen. Amazing. And I went and got rotisserie chickens, like 4 of them, at our local store, GFS. After like 4 o'clock, they're half off. Absolutely amazing, because they make them fresh every day. Super exciting. So I just picked up rotisserie chickens, and for our family to make the 2 casseroles, I actually needed 4 rotisserie chickens. So if you're just gonna do a normal batch, which is what I'm showing you here, you're probably only gonna need 2 rotisserie chickens. I mean, if they're super small chickens, maybe 3, but if they're decent size, you'll get away with 2, because I used 4. I put half in one and then half in this one. So it worked out perfect. This looks amazing. You know what this reminds me of? Is my husband's grandma used to make this veg-all casserole, and it has mayonnaise, cheese, celery, onions, water chestnuts, mixed veggies, and cheese, and then the Ritz crackers on top. Holy cow, man, whenever she made it, I was like, I'm all about this. Well, I decided to make it a meal, and I think it might be in our cookbook. I think Grandma Linhart's veg-all casserole might be in our cookbook. If you haven't bought our cookbook, it's Mama Belle's Big Family Cooking. Came out in October, and it's on sale on Amazon for only $15. Mama Belle's Big Family Cooking. And so this is kind of what it reminds me of. And so I wanted to make it an actual meal and not a side. And so I added chicken to it. And my husband's like, oh gosh. And I'm like, I know. So this kind of looks a little bit, it reminds me a little bit of it, but it's mayonnaise and then some sour cream. So it's not the cream mushroom soup. Okay, look at this. It looks great. Okay, so now we're gonna stick into a casserole and then put those yummy, buttery Ritz crackers on top. Bake it at 375, probably for maybe 20-25 minutes until the crackers are a little brown. And then you want, because the chicken's already cooked, and the bacon's already cooked, but you want to make sure the cheese and stuff kind of gets through it. So I would say probably 20 to 25 minutes. Before we put this in the casserole dish, we have to do the Ritz crackers. So I melted a half a stick of butter. I'm just gonna let it set because it's really hot. So I put 1 whole sleeve of Ritz crackers into this bag. So we're just gonna crunch it up in the bag. Genius idea. I always did put them on the counter, rolled it out, had a mess on the counter. I don't know why I never thought of this. So this is not my original idea. So don't say, oh, good job, Heather, because it was somebody else's idea. Just to let you know. I can't take credit for this wonderful idea. Okay, so you don't want to demolish them. Looks like I demolished a couple. And then, so now we're gonna stick in this half a stick of butter into the bag itself. Another genius idea. And then coat it until it's all saturated with that wonderful butter. And you know what? I love butter too. And y'all know that because if you watch my videos and you see my grocery hauls, you know that I buy butter. Now, if it's on sale, I'm there. Like, I literally have a freezer dedicated to chocolate chips and butter. And y'all have seen it because I've made lots of videos on it. I had it upstairs. It wasn't big enough. Moved it downstairs, wasn't big enough. And now I have a half a freezer over at the barn with chocolate chips because I hit the jackpot on chocolate chips. a while ago, then hit the jackpot again with chocolate chips. Every time I go to Meijer, I feel like, that's a loader. I think my husband's home. I hear a loader. That's Joshy. Okay, saturated nicely. So now we're gonna put the dinner in here. Okay, good thing I got that other one in there. We had to take our horse to the vet because he has an abscess on his foot. So now we have to do lots of work with him. We gotta wrap it and we have to put some salve on it and yeah. Life of being a horse person. And he's the nicest horse ever. I always go out with my chair and I sit down by the fence and I visit with him and my chickens. All right, looks like we got a little mess going on here. Okay, so just flatten it. Now this is just a regular size casserole dish. I didn't use my huge one that I normally do. So this recipe is for a normal family. But I had to make two because we are not normal. I mean, I guess we're normal, but all right. There we go. My Joshua, he is the workingest guy ever. Okay, and now, my hands are all yucky. We're gonna take these Ritz crackers, put it on the top, and then bake it at 375 for about 20-25 minutes. I could literally just eat this bag of buttered Ritz crackers, like seriously. And they're already buttery, and I just doubled the butter. I have the best recipe I'm gonna share with you. It's a cracker snack that you put these seasonings on it and you roll it in a bowl like for 3 days. You're not supposed to eat it for 3 days. And I got everything I needed to do it. I'm super excited. Okay, so that wasn't my son Joshua. That was one of our workers, Gideon's best friend Alex. They came over to get body armors because I got these body armors at Costco, which you already seen that haul, and they have electrolytes in them with no sugar. And so they're working over there in the heat. And so Gideon sent them over to grab some. So, okay, this is done. Now I'm gonna bake it at 375 for about 20 minutes, 20 to 25 minutes. Okay, so the first one I put in is done and I wanna show it to you. Look how beautiful that looks. Amazing. So I'm just gonna let it cool for a couple minutes and then take some out because I wanna try it with you, but holy cow, does that not look good or what? And it smells amazing. Woo-wee! TikTok viral, Triple C. Looks okay, good. I'm gonna try it with you. So it's nice and like cheesy and gooey and oh, it looks absolutely amazing. Okay, here we go. It is a little hot, but okay, close up of it. Super, look, I got cheese hanging down from it. That's how cheesy it is. Look at the cheese. Where'd that go? There it is, right there. Let's get that cheese on there. Okay, here we go. Smells great. That is so yummy. I'm glad I add the veggies to it. I do like the veggies with it. Because if not, it would basically be like chicken. Nothing with it. Super yummy. Okay, this is good. My kids are gonna love this. It's creamy. You can taste the ranch dressing in it. The cream cheese is amazing. Star of the show. Okay. That piece is so hot. Woo! The carrot is so hot. Okay. Make sure it cools off. It's really good, but woo-wee! I got a hot carrot. It's good though. It really is good. Wow. Super yummy. Okay, well, thanks for joining me on making the TikTok viral crack chicken crack casserole, crack chicken casserole, the Triple C threat. This is definitely the Triple C threat. It's amazing. All right, thank you so much. Make sure to subscribe and like to our family page. Check out other social media platforms. Have a wonderful day. If you make this, please let me know what you think of it. Super yummy. And if you decide to change things up a little bit, let me know what you did to change it up. Okay, thanks so much. I'm gonna avoid the hot carrots. Woo, are they hot? This is so good. All right, see you later.